Hey everyone, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Historic here on the Magic Arena. And I have a fun one. This was requested by somebody in chat by the name of AVIDFISH. So AVIDFISH, hey, shout out to you. But just real quick before we hop into today's deck, want to just remind y'all, if you enjoy the channel, the deck, the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Join the Discord. Hop on over to twitch.tv/BA and yeah, you can be a part of the deck building process. You can request what we play, what we build, and what we do during the stream on the weekends is what we turn into the videos. So let's just hop right into today's deck. We're playing Infectious Heresy. Again, this was requested by AVIDFISH. And yeah, so this is a poison deck, an infect deck, but really a toxic deck. That's what we do nowadays in Historic, right? Because we're just trying to get our opponent to 10 poison counters, and we're trying to end the day. So we have 4 copies of Venerated Rotpriest. The deck is really, centered around this card. 1 mana, 1/2 with Toxic 1. Toxic says whenever it deals damage to your opponent, they get poison counters equal to whatever that toxic number is. So, and then also this says whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell, target opponent gets a poison counter. So what it is we are essentially trying to, again, get our opponent to 10 poison counters, whether we're going to be attacking, we're going to be targeting the Venerated Rotpriest with spells, or we're going to be just casting spells that just say target opponent gets a poison counter, because there are some of those. So, but yeah, this really was centered around a deck that I put together a long time ago, and a deck that a lot of other people put together as well. But it really centered around Fynn the Fangbearer. This is a 2 mana 1/3 with Death Touch, but it says whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. So this is another way to get poison counters, is with Fynn. So again, we have a ton of cards that are going to be giving poison counters, whether they have Toxic or they have Death Touch, or they have a combination of both. But let's take a look, right? We have 4 copies of Bilious Skulldweller. I'm probably saying that completely incorrectly, but this has Death Touch. It also has Toxic 1, and I do want to really tell you about how this interacts with Fynn. So with Fynn in play, this will deal damage. It will give 2 poison counters because the Death Touch is dealing damage to your opponent, and then the Toxic 1 will trigger. So this is really 3 poison counters in 1 attack just with this. We are playing Blightbelly Rat because this has Toxic, but it also says whenever this creature dies, we get to proliferate. And again, proliferate says you choose any number of permanents and players that have counters, and you get to give them 1 more of those. And really, that's the creatures that we're playing. We're playing 1 copy of Lurrus because, as you can see, our whole deck, costs 2 or less mana. We have 4 copies of Kaya's Ghost Form to prevent our creatures from leaving permanently. So this will bring our creatures back. We have 4 copies of Thoughtseize for disruption. We have 3 copies of Audacity. This is going to give our creatures that have either Death Touch or Toxic, it's going to give them Trample. When this dies, we also get to draw a card. We have 3 copies of Royal Treatment. This is a really cool new instant from Wilds of Eldraine. It's going to give our creature Hexproof, and then it's going to create a Royal token on top of that creature, which is going to give it +1/+1 and Ward. So it's a way to protect our creatures. We have 4 copies of Drown in Ichor. It's a 2 mana removal spell that gives -4/-4, but it also proliferates. We have 2 copies of Necrogen Communion. This is a cool card too because this gives target creature Toxic 2, and then whenever it dies, it comes back. So this is also going to, prevent our creature from dying. In addition, the Toxic 2, this does stack. So if we put Necrogen Communion on a Venerated Rotpriest, not only are we targeting our creature, so they're going to get a poison counter, but if this attacks and deals damage, we're going to Toxic 1 and Toxic 2, so that's 3 additional poison counters. And then last but not least, we have Infectious Bite, 2 mana removal spell, right? This says target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. So not only do we get to potentially target our Venerated Rotpriest, which would give them a poison counter, we could also just target our Fynn and have Fynn deal 1 damage to anything on the board and just remove it permanently. But then it also says, again, each opponent gets a poison counter. So yeah, so this is the deck. We're not playing very many lands because, again, our deck is low to the ground. We do have 1 copy of Mirix, which does make creatures with Toxic, just notably. So yeah, this is the deck. We're going to hop right into the games. and we will see you all at the wrap-up. All right, we're going first. I don't mind this, right? We could just slam down a 1/1. Yeah, we're going to keep this. We're not even a Thought Seize on turn 1. Ah, it comes into play tapped. Alright, so what do we do? Probably just do this. Right, we have removal. We have a Thought Seize. Can this block? It can block. I think... offer up the trades. And just like that, we're at 4. Okay. All right, you are... All right, we're gonna have to take a turn off because I don't want to get obliterated. This is pretty annoying. Attack, they probably just block, right? Oh no. No blocks. I believe. We just 100% have to draw some land here. This is a good blocker, so if we attack... I don't mind trading with anything except... Yeah, we can't. Huh? What? 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 Easy game. Oh, man. Which one of you is a paid actor? You know, they're probably just trying to cast spells for a daily. But I will take the win. That doesn't count though. All right, let's get a better start here. Toxic. This is a weird hand. I'm gonna keep. This taps for angels. It no longer taps for angels. The suspense is killing me, BB Livid. Like, well, do you not like it when I kill your creatures? Oh my gosh. Well, all right. Yeah, you shouldn't say hello to people. Oh, this is. Oh, I'm gonna keep this. This is a hand that I'm not sure about, but we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, well. Enjoy your poison counter. I wouldn't mind drawing another... Okay, well, we're going to kill that 100%. Perfect. 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 Yep. Okay. Up to 5. Ooh, they whiffed! What? Holy moly, they whiffed. I'm just gonna go with this. I'm gonna hold this up. And yeah, we're just gonna say go. Okay. Okay, so this says you put a counter on that. Okay. And let's end the game. Whew, that felt really good. That was a good win. That was a good win. AVIDFISH, you're loving this? Yeah. Psycho Frog. Opponent goes first. You get one of these down. Okay. We'll keep this. Let's go ahead. Self-mill. Can we race self-mill? Oh my god, that was insane hits right there. So I attack. Let's see what happens after I attack. Give somebody 2 poison counters real quick, because he's working multiples. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? Wow. Can this block? Yes, it can. So we can Kaya's ghost form. Infectious Bite. So the good thing is we're still at 11, right? Because we're not at 10, so those these blood gas don't have haste right now. Okay, well. It was looking good, right? We swing in. They probably block 1. They go to 8. Yeah, I think we're good from here. So it was going to be close, though, depending on what they milled next turn. This is probably a mulligan. All right, I'll keep it. What do we put back? A yoked ox? No, we're taking a peek. Yeah, that's what I thought. High alert. Tetsuko. Yeah, man, it's been a minute since I've seen a high alert deck. That Yoke Talks was just threw me off, but yeah, I mean Whatley was the right call, right? They had 2 of these, so getting rid of one of those doesn't matter. We kill this, yeah, that's fine. That'd be a fun. This would be a fun archetype to come back and revisit, though. Yeah, I should make a note of that. Somebody write that down. Oh. Okay. I did not realize. Mulligan to 6. Well, it's unfortunate. I mean, this is pretty good. Let's see. I guess we are going to... They might try to save it, but then the Death Touch will kill it, so... Oh, X42, come back. Come back, we were doing stuff. Yeah. No creatures. Mulligan. Might have been wrong to put that back. Because that really speeds up our clock here. Yeah. We're going to need that against this. Land, mana rock. Like, come on, that's your turn. That's your turn 100%. Oh my god. I never would have expected it. Karn or the ring. Like, this turn should not take this long. Okay. I should fire this off 100%, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Give him 3 poison counters. I just feel like no matter what, like, this is a ring, right? Like, I feel like this is 100% a ring right here. Cloud, it was a cloud key. Okay. Okay. Sure. Wow. Wow. Must be nice. Okay, that was actually a pretty sick draw. We are going to probably gonna lose. Which is better? These are the same? I get to play a Karn and go get a ring and then be protected for a whole nother turn. Like, it's just so ridiculous. Oh, they don't have anything under Semblance Anvil, I just realized. So, they still can, they can still, yeah, everything costs 2 less? Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, we got there. Whoo! Wow. Okay. I did not think we were going to win that game. God, that deck is so dumb. So dumb. Always good to see you, Arocalypse. Hey, look. It's like we never left. Ooh, okay. Do you think they play Waste in their deck? Probably. I wonder if I ignore this. They're gonna go get a ring. Two, three, two, three, four, five. Yeah, okay. Good game. Pop. That felt really good. They probably didn't think they were going to lose from 5 poison counters. Wait, what did you just say? Marshmallow fluff mixed with cream cheese? Oh, Persephone, what is it? So I guess we're just battling these colorless decks all day. I guess they're like considered the same power level, even though they're not. What is it? What is it, Persephone? Yeah. So we're going to have Toxic 1 and Toxic 2. Seems like a lot of Toxic. That is a lot of Toxic. All right. Well, here comes the One Ring to save the day. Oh, they didn't. Maybe they didn't have a 4th land. All right. We're just gonna be playing these colorless decks all over and over and over again. All right, everyone, welcome back to the wrap up. And again, this is a very easy, simple deck to build. Minus a lot of the lands in the deck being rare, the Overgrown Tombs and the Blooming Marshes, the Pathways, the Glades. This deck is essentially a very cheap deck to build. It is, 8 rares total, Venerated Rotpriest, Thoughtseizes. You probably already have the Thoughtseize. You probably have 1 Lurrus, lying around. And then you may or may not have, accumulated 1 or more Venerated Rotpriest over time. So you probably have most of the cards for this deck. I recommend playing this deck. It's a lot of fun. The games are very quick. It's a great deck for, climbing the early stages of the ladder. Very quickly if the games are going to go in your favor or not. And overall, it's a very cheap deck to build, right? So if you're looking to get into Historic, this is a great place to start because, again, most of the cards are uncommon or common. You can definitely start accumulating the lands because, as you can see, right, like I only had one Land War Waste, so I'm only playing one Land War Waste. I only have one of each of the Takenuma and the Boseijus, so I'm only playing one of each of those. And then I only had one Mirex, so I'm only playing one Mirex. So, yeah, overall, very relatively cheap deck to build because, again, you can just throw in a bunch of basics and focus on, you know, what you have. You don't necessarily want to play the lands that come into play tapped with this deck because you want to play 1s and 2s as quickly as possible. So it's not necessarily going to be beneficial to play those lands. But again, if that's what you want to play with, you play whatever you want. I would recommend, if you don't have the lands for this in regards to the rare lands like Blooming Marsh or Overgrown Tomb, and the Pathways, which are really what you want to be playing, I would just play basics, you know, or any combination of you know, green or black basic, you know, Forest Swamp. And I think you'll get there, you know, pretty much just the same. You know, your mana may be a little bit wonky, but again, when you have a deck like this that is mainly built of commons and uncommons, I say go for it. But again, it's a fun deck. It's not the most competitive deck when you play higher up in the ladder, but early on in the ladder, you're gonna catch a lot of people off guard who haven't played against this in a while. And sometimes you don't even necessarily need to attack to win because you're just casting spells on your Rotpriest and then, you know, just proliferating or, you know, again, targeting your Rotpriest and just getting it that way. So yeah, that's the deck. That's Infectious Heresy. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you enjoyed the channel, the deck, the video, please like, comment, subscribe, check out all the cool links down below, join the Discord, and hop on over to twitch.tv/BAMotumbo. Come on over during one of the streams and let me see what I can do with your deck idea. Again, big shout out to AVIDFISH for throwing this one my way. So yeah, with that being said, again, everyone, please stay safe, crush your goals, and we will see you next time.